What's up? What's up? What's up, sports world? Y'all know what it is. Rise Up Unlimited Radio Show brought to you by WDAP Radio, WDAP TV. Yes, sir. I am Andre George Robinson, the Fire Starter, in the building. What's up? What's up, everybody? Shout out to you on this phenomenal uh Wednesday evening. What's up? A lot of sports talk to get into today. You guys are in for a real treat. By the way, shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I told you to make sure you bring a plus one, bring a friend, the whole 9 yards, because it's about to get real. On the show today, we got a lot to talk about. I got a lot of topics to talk about. Dwayne, what up? Monster, what up? I see you. What's good? Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. Listen, first and foremost, right off the jump, uh, show is brought to you by Titan Events Inc. For all your ultimate party needs. Y'all know what to do. Hit my guy up. Hit my guy Bob up, 716-671-3650. Hit him up for all your phenomenal and ultimate party needs. Also, exclusively boutique. Shout out to Lisa Marie. You can hit her up on Facebook for any custom clothing you may need. She hooks up Rise Up family very well, by the way. She hooks us up very, very well. Yeah. I'll show you how well she hooks us up. Oh, there you go. Yep. Draw You Club shirt is on. Is on. All right. Shout out to you guys for the support. You know, it's my son's brand right here. Gotta give him some props. You see what she do. She do the shirt. Yeah, making it look good. And all the juice. Yeah, I got the juice. I got plenty of juice today. All right. So we're gonna get right into this. We're gonna get right into the show. I'm gonna start off the show just like this. Perfectly fine. I'm gonna start off with a question that I'm gonna put in the comments too. You're gonna see it in the comment section in a second. First and foremost, let me let y'all know what it is. Yep, there we go. There we go. Now, question. First question of the day on the show. Everybody tuning in is, what teams will not make the playoffs? This is mid-season Wednesday. Mid-season Wednesday. What teams ain't got the juice? What teams ain't got the juice? As you can see right here. As you can see right here. What teams ain't got the juice? Who not making the playoffs? All right. Put it in the comment section right now. I'll give you two teams right off the jump. All right. I'll give you two teams to ponder on. The Cincinnati Bengals or the Dallas Cowboys. What team has the best chance of not making the playoffs? Who has the easier road to not making the playoffs? What team is more dumpster juice that they not making the playoffs? Put it in the comment section. Or better yet, you can join the conversation. There's the call line number right there. Join the conversation. Call line is open. 716-481-8249 is the number you can reach the show at. Now, it's not like having a juice. All right. Now, between the two teams that I just mentioned, right? I just mentioned the Dallas Cowboys. I mentioned the Cincinnati Bengals. On one side, I'll tell you which team is most disappointing. And a lot of y'all gonna be like, really? On one side, you have the Cincinnati Bengals with Joe Burrow, who's been playing at an MVP conversation-like caliber when he's healthy for the last couple of years, right? And on the other side, you have Dak Prescott, who's been in MVP conversations, been playing at somewhat, an MVP caliber. Like last year, he was number 2 for some reason. At number 2 last year. So he's been playing at that MVP kind of caliber too, right? Then you got on the other side, back to the Cincinnati Bengals, You got a team that has a lot of weapons. T. Higgins, Case. They had Joe Mixon at one point. They had a really good tight end. Run game was good. Offensive line has never been great whatsoever. And then you switch back to the Dallas side and you look at where they had CeeDee Lamb. You know, they had some running game before this season. They got rid of Tony Pollard. They sent him over to Tennessee, whatever the case may be. They bring back old Zeke. Old Zeke, the guy who looks like he's everywhere we go. People want to know who we are. Drill stomping in mud. Looks like he's in a drill platoon when he runs the football. Bring back this old guy who 3 yards per carry, can't get the job done, can't handle the work. It's too hard for him. It's hard for this guy to handle the work now. He's washed up. The tide has came in and washed him to shore, right? Then you have a defense that has Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs, and others. DeMarcus Lawrence. Then you on the other side have Trey Hendrickson, and others. But what separates the two for me is the fact that one team has been, and I gotta wipe my eyes for this one, and wipe the tears. Y'all might want to wipe the tears from your eyes on this one when I say that one team has made it to the Super Bowl in the last couple years. One team, we've been like, can they get to the Super Bowl again? Are they at the cusp of making the Super Bowl? Last season, they didn't make the playoffs, which was quite disappointing. A lot of people would say it's because Joe Burrow was injured, but they were 4-5 when Joe Burrow got injured last year. This year, Joe Burrow's healthy. He's balling out. He's one of the top 4 quarterbacks, you would say, right now playing. He's balling out. QBR is amazing. Throwing the football amazing. And they're still damn near they're in the same hole right now. Right? And then you have another squad, another team who has geriatric behaviors, old Michael Landon, Little House on the Prairie mentality at ownership, who can't get over himself, who thinks for some reason Jonathan Mingo means something, in which he's had 1 catch for 1 yard, by the way, 1 catch for 1 yard, 1 catch for 1 yard in the last 4 weeks. And he said, we're not sellers, we're buyers. Well, nobody's buying the fact that we really think that you believe that you guys are making the playoffs. In fact, we've known the Dallas Cowboys to be the team that always gives us a week 1 in the playoffs disappointment, week 1, or 1 win in the playoffs. And that's barely because by last recollect, Dak Prescott has 2 victories in the playoffs his whole career. 2. We've literally seen Cincinnati come here and win playoff games. Unfortunately for those Bills fans, I know it might hurt a little bit for me to talk like that, but they have. What's good, Dalton? What's good, Melvin? Kia, what up? Marie, what up? JaAndre, what's good? Gerald, what's up? Braxton, what's good? So, the team that's most disappointing to me is the Cincinnati Bengals. Because they to me have more potential And they've shown that they've had more potential and upside. And by the way, if you just tuning in the Rise Up Unlimited radio show brought to you by WDAP Radio and WDAP TV, make sure you like and share, hit the like button, then hit the share button and share this to a +1. All right. The Cincinnati Bengals are more disappointing to me than anybody else. And if you want to debate, the call line is right here, 716-481-8249. You can debate it if you want. I ain't gonna say no Bubba Dub shit. Excuse my French. No, argue with your mama. I'm not gonna say that. I will just say that I have the juice and the drop on it. So if you want to, call in. Even if you agree, you can call in too. All right. Now, with that being said, I think Cincinnati is more disappointing. I honestly think, yeah, most definitely Bengals. Jared Goff, definitely. We'll talk about Jared Goff in a minute. We'll also talk about Za'Darius Smith. We'll talk about the Detroit Lions. By the way, shout out to the Detroit Lions for staying 10 toes down. They're getting a lot of press in the media now. It's about time. Congratulations. I'm very happy. And I'm a Packers guy. And I'm happy for Detroit Lions fans in this moment in sports. All right. So, yeah, Gerald, definitely the Bengals for sure. I mean, we can look up numbers. We could do the whole numbers thing. Lions practicing cold. They should, because the next couple months is going to be quite cold. All right. It's going to be quite interesting to see, nevertheless, what they do in the cold. I mean, they took care of the Green Bay Packers 24-14 in the cold. Yeah, you're a cold weather state, but you have a dome on you have a dome now. You have a dome on your stadium. Let's not act like you ain't got a dome now. Because you got a dome. Okay? All right. With that said, hey Sharon, Chocolate Girl, what's up? Shout out to you for tuning in. Bring a +1 too if you want. I should be having Jay Bailey coming in the next about 5-10 minutes at the midpoint of the hour, getting in the 8 o'clock, 7:30-ish, 7:45-ish. I have my guy, Packers phenomenon, Packers, fan, great friend and bro of mine, Joshua Bailey, on the show. Agreed. All right. So now, which team looks really good right now? What team really looks good? And do not pick. All right, you know what? I'll let you pick whatever team you want. And again, call line is open, 716-481-8249. What team really, really looks good to you that you're like, that team looks like they're going to go really far? I know you guys are probably going to say the Lions. I know you're probably going to say the Chiefs. But if you want, you can make this a little bit more intriguing if you pick another team outside of those teams. But go ahead and do what you will, because that's my question. My question before we get into Scroll Patrol and all that good stuff. I want to know what team looks really, really good to you right now. And here's where I throw in the monkey wrench. See, I got the juice. I got the juice. I like the cup too. What team that looks really, really good right now that won't look good at the end of the season? What team looks really, really good right now to you that won't look good at the end of the season? Put it in the comment section. See, this is how I go. This is how I throw little monkey wrenches in here and there. All right. Josh, what's up, my guy? Shout out to you. Put it in the comment section. I should see this comment section ablazing coming up, because this is Interactive Wednesday. This is Mid-Season Wednesday. All right. Mid-Season Wednesday. Let's talk about it. Gerald said, yeah, I like that. The Vikings, I like that. Just because I'm happy for the Detroit Lions don't mean that I'm happy for every team in the NFC North. I mean, I'm all right with what the Vikings been doing. I'm peeping what the Vikings been doing, y'all. I'm peeping them. I don't believe them though. The Commanders feel like the Vikings will fall off later on. I could see that happening. I could see that happening because your boy Sam Darnold's on the team. He's the quarterback right now, and everybody who believe in Sam Darnold, because now he got us some weapons. Now he's got some coaching. That's what I'm hearing. He's got some coaching. He's got some weapons. He got Jordan Addison. He got T.J. Hockenson. He's got Jets. He's got Jets. So now everybody like, oh, he's got some weapons. That means he's gonna be even better this year. Yeah, he might be a little bit better this year, but that doesn't mean to me that he is going to make the playoffs or make any impactful dents that's going to mean something just because he has a couple of weapons. All right. Although I like how Darnold is playing right now. Penei Sewell will really be MVP to that whole offensive line. Frank Ragnow, Taylor Decker, Graham, Pascal, Kevin. Yes, absolutely. That offensive line might be one of the best in football, by the way. Give yourself some credit for that. Detroit Lions fans, you guys definitely built. You guys had to build upon what is. You guys had to really build upon what you have right now. I give you a lot of credit for that because you stuck 10 toes down in what y'all wanted to accomplish. And it may have took a while, but you still stayed true to yourselves. All right. So again, comments in the comment section. Again, that question was, what team that looks good right now won't look good at the end of the season? All right. Lions are the favorites to me in the NFC, and they should be. They should be. Absolutely, they should be. Dan Quinn and Raheem Morris will win Coach of the Year this year, in my opinion, so far. Okay, cool. Now watch this. Let's move to players. Let's talk a little player talk. Players that are underachieving right now, put it in the comment section. What players to you are underachieving? All right. Dalton said then Lions. Then Vikings. Yeah. What players to you are underachieving right now? You could call in too. Don't be afraid to bang my line. All right. Don't be afraid to bang the line. What players are underachieving this season to you? Put it in the comment section while I continue to share the show. You know, I gotta share the show to everybody that I possibly can. You know, can't leave people out on the show. Right? Can't leave them out. I gotta bring as many people as possible in here for this. Now, shout out to all those that are in here right now, tuning in right now. I give y'all hella props and thank you very much for supporting the Rise Up Unlimited radio show brought to you by WDAP Radio and WDAP TV. All right. Thank you very, very much. It goes without saying that support is super important. All right. In my opinion, Dak Prescott. Oh, I like that. I like that pick. Dak Prescott. Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence would be mine. I definitely, have some harsh feelings or harsh, thoughts about Trevor Lawrence. One Trevor Lawrence. A lot of people will say his team is in a disarray, but I will say that it's a combination of the coach losing his way and people just figuring out Trevor Lawrence at this point. All right. Geno Smith. Geno Smith. Them Seahawks not looking too good. By the way, we're gonna do some picks today too. We got some picks to do. We'll get into those not too long from now. All right. Will Levis, another one. Is he really an underachiever, or did we expect Will Levis to be boo-boo juice. How many people expected Will Levis to actually do something special? I gotta say, Craig Prescott, highest paid player in history. Yeah, I mean that guy. I got some video footage of him saying his team sucks pretty much in a nutshell. So he knows what's going on over there. He know what's going over there in Cowboy land. He know that they suck. He know that they terrible. Good and terrible. It's sad to be good and terrible now. And I don't think they'll make the playoffs either. I don't believe that that Jerry Jones buys that they're making the playoffs either. Okay, I don't buy it one bit. The Jonathan Mingo move makes me really believe that this guy is lost his damn marbles when it comes to what the Cowboys are actually going to do. All right, they lost their damn mind. All right, woo wee. Now, again, for those who are just tuning in, of course, you know how we do this thing. There is a lot more to talk about before I get into this scroll patrol, but I'm definitely gonna let y'all know that it's going down by putting up a couple of things. All right, y'all will see this right here. We're gonna leave that right there. Next question for you guys: what players are overachieving right now? What players do you feel is overachieving right now? I hate them more than the Packers. Okay, got you. Understandable. What players are overachieving right now? And if anybody says Xavier McKinney, I will not be mad at you. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't think that Xavier McKinney would be one of the best safeties right now in football. I did not think that. So I'm not upset. Gerald said Jaden Daniels. Wow. Wow. Jared Goff overachieving? Ain't you a Lions fan? You think that Jared Goff is overachieving right now? Wow. I don't know about the overachieving part with either one of them. I don't know. Okay, so let me ask this question, Gerald. Would you say that C.J. Stroud was an overachiever last year? I'm just treading. I'm trying to tread lightly. I'm the torch today. I'm not trying to be the fire starter. Okay, I'm not trying to do that. I don't want y'all to get it confused. But I will ask little rebut questions. Oh, okay. You said yes. He's doing great. Braxton, you said yes. You thought he was an overachiever last year. Okay, so let me ask this question now. Why do you feel like they're overachievers? Let's get deeply rooted into this conversation. Anthony, what's good, my guy? I see you right now. Shout out to you. What's good? What's good? Why do you feel like CJ Stroud was an overachiever last year? Why do you feel like Jaden Daniels is an overachiever this year? Uh-oh. This is where things get a little interesting. Heck no, he's overachieving. That would only apply after Goff left the Rams. He's played bad. Oh, okay. So you believe Jared Goff is overachieving too? Anthony, interesting. Now, I was referring to the Jaden Daniels thing. I haven't gotten to the Jared Goff thing yet, but Jared Goff got a chip on his shoulder, as he should. I mean, he should have had a chip in his pocket when he was in the Super Bowl. That terrible Super Bowl that he had. I think he was in the most boring Super Bowl we've watched in a long time. When the Rams played the Patriots the second go round. He's mad, as he should be. I would be upset too. I would be upset too. I think a lot of people would be upset if you went to the Super Bowl and you put up 3 points in the Super Bowl. I'd be kind of upset too. All right. I'm sorry, he's not. My bad. Oh, you saying he's not. You saying he's not. I was saying if he was playing bad after leaving the oh, okay. Got you. But yeah, I just wanted to see we going somewhere with this now. So Gerald on the show thinks that CJ Stroud overachieved this first year. So now he thinks Jayden Daniels is overachieving this first year. And my thing is, do we think that these quarterbacks are overachieving because of what we've seen from quarterbacks who have come in the first round who have disappointed us? Is that the nature of why we think they're overachieving? Or are they overachieving based on the fact that we didn't think that they were as talented? There's my question to you guys. All right. That's my question. Which one of those scenarios is it? Ethan Tweedy, what up? Shout out to you, my guy. I see you. I see you, bro. Which one of those reasons would fit the narrative more? Jayden Daniels was the best quarterback in the draft. To me, I knew Caleb Williams would be a bust. I mean, a lot of people thought Caleb Williams was going to be that guy. That's what they thought. Kelvin Benjamin. Caleb Williams, definitely overachiever. I mean, underachiever. I can get with that. The underachieving part. I can get with that. By the way, for those who just tuned in, Rise Up Unlimited Radio show brought to you by WDAP Radio, WDAP TV. We are talking about players who have over and underachieved. Yeah, there's a lot of underachievers and overachievers right now. But I'm getting to the bottom of Gerald's situation as far as why do we think Jayden Daniels and CJ Stroud are overachievers? I mean, Jayden Daniels came from LSU. I would think that university would get quarterbacks pro ready as much as possible. And then we've seen Ohio State. Obviously, I know the narrative of Ohio State quarterbacks. You know how we feel about those. I think CJ Stroud was the exception to Ohio State quarterbacks as far as what we see from them. So I just wanted to know. I'm trying to pick your brain a little bit. That's all, Gerald. I'm just picking your brain. Again, hard to say about Jayden. What I do know, his offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury will be a head coach next year, probably. I was never sold on Williams to do good. I'm not sold on USC. Okay, got you. Understand that. I'll agree, but he asked to do a lot with the below average offensive line. Should be doing a lot of play action because Swift can run the ball. Yep. Stroud expected, nobody expected those numbers his rookie year for me. Okay. Jayden Daniels was great college too. He won the Heisman. He's my favorite quarterback 2024 draft. Yeah. I mean, after that Florida State ass whooping that he took, excuse my French. Well, sorry, not sorry. But after that butt whooping he took to Florida State, Jayden Daniels, I think, grew from that. I think he grew from it. And I think it actually catapulted him. It put a chip on his shoulder, in which he played phenomenal last year after that. In which, obviously, he was a Heisman Trophy winner and yada, yada. And everything else came after that. So many things at once right now. So many things happening at once right now. Okay. Now, all right. J.K. Dobbins. Okay. Look at the games Caleb played versus great defense in college. He sucked. When he played trash defense, he is great. Played great. Film on it. Okay. Yep. Got you. Got you. I can understand that. I thought USC, when they played good competition last year, wasn't as great either. All right. So we talked about underachievers, overachievers. For those who's just tuning into the show, we talked about players being underachievers and overachievers. I asked what team that looks good right now won't be at the end of the season. This is for people that's just coming in. If you missed this, what team that looks good right now won't be at the end of the season? And then I asked, what teams will not make the playoffs? And I said two already. I said the Cowboys and the Bengals won't make the playoffs. Neither one of them. But I will say that the Bengals are more disappointing this season. I did say that. Now, if you also want to call in again, you could join the line. You see the ticketer down low. The call line number is 716-481-8249. My call line is open. You can bang my line. I definitely, appreciate when the phone ain't dry. All right. So bang my line whenever you're ready, whenever you want. I'm gonna save some of this stuff that I had already planned. We're gonna get into a little scroll patrol and then get back to it. All right. Let's start off with Jim Harbaugh. Let's start off with this guy. Let's start off with his turnarounds. His turnarounds are what people are saying inevitable right now. All right. The season before Jim Harbaugh took over the 49ers 6-10. Then he ended up 13-3. Michigan was 5-7 before he got it. Michigan ended up 10-3. Later on, they would win the national championship, as you knew last season. You saw that. A lot of controversy on Jim Harbaugh as well. All right. Chargers were 5-12 last year. They are now 5-3. They already have just as many wins as they did last year. They have them now. My question to you guys, and you can put it in the comment section or you can call. Besides Jim Harbaugh being the head coach, what would be the main reason for the Chargers turnaround this season? Who do you feel and what do you feel is the biggest reason why the Chargers are 5-3 currently? All right. Put that in the comment section. All right. We'll move on. This is wild right here. Every NFL team still owns their first round pick for the 2025 draft as the trade deadline has passed. The last time this happened was in the 2001 trade deadline for the 2002 draft. My two questions to you guys are, one, why do you think that is? And two, name two players from the 2002 draft class. I will tell you personally that I think part of the reason why teams still have their number one overall picks is for two reasons. One, for bargaining purposes, especially when it comes to trying to get players later on down the road. And two, there's players that are going to be impactful in this year's draft. Do we believe that this year's upcoming draft will be better than last year's draft? Now, remember, last year's draft had 9 offensive linemen come off the board, 8 wide receivers come off the board. I think it was 6 quarterbacks come off the board. I think we've never had that in a first round of an offensive NFL draft ever. I don't think we've ever had those type of numbers ever as it pertains to those positions in a first round draft. So much that first round talent ended up landing in the second round. last year. So, do you have it? I'll read some comments. LSU quarterbacks have been producing lately. Daniels, Burrow, just to name a couple. I said before the season started, Washington Commanders winning the NFC East or making the playoffs. I had them in Arizona, did not make the playoffs last year. They'll make it this year. They good defense, and J.K. Dobbins has been staying healthy. Look what he's doing with the Chargers. More understandable scheme for them. They have an identity. They can run, and Herbert has been playing pretty good. Okay. The reason for the Chargers' good start, balanced attack with Dobbins. It's not all on Herbert. Okay. Good. Good. I can agree. For the most part, Herbert's offense has looked sporadic before my guy came into play. Jim Harbaugh, khaki pants. And now, with that being said, talking about bringing somebody in, gonna bring my guy in right here. What's up? Keep it gangster, dog. Keep it gangster. Y'all know to keep it gangster, dog, when he's in the building. Stay tuned in the building. My guy Jay Bailey in the building.
What's up with
Jay?
it, man?
What's good, Jay?
Now,
shout out to Stay Tuned. If you have not watched Stay Tuned, you should. Every Tuesday, 10 p.m. Y'all know what to do.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you tune into these guys. Duncan Kirkwood, my guy. I haven't seen you in a minute. Shout out to you. What's good, bro? What's good? Now, let's catch Jay Bailey up to speed on what's been going on the show so far. Let's catch him right up.
Please do.
So, Jay Bailey, we're gonna put you in what we call the speed round real quick. So we can get you up to speed. All right, you ready?
Yes,
I'm gonna ask a question, and then speed, you gotta answer it. What teams will not make the playoffs? This is mid-season Wednesday. What teams will not make the playoffs?
Bears, Cowboys. I'm gonna go say it. Jets. You say how many?
Keep going. You can name.
Okay. Oh, of course. Some of the teams is what's they called? The Colts just played. Jaguars ain't making it. I don't think Tampa Bay's making it. I'm saying Niners ain't making it.
Woo.
Who else? Of course, Raiders, Broncos, Chargers ain't making it.
Damn, Jay Bailey, you on fire right now, yo. Really, you really believe all these teams not making the playoffs?
Yep.
Wow. All right, Jay Bailey's on fire. I said, what team that looks good now won't be good at the end of the season?
That looks good now. That it won't be good at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Philly.
Ooh. Oh, okay. All right.
You know who I'm talking about, baby. You watching? Philly gonna choke once again.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Just one team or just okay.
Yeah, speed round, but you can name somebody else. Go ahead and name another.
Look good now at the season. Let me get a. I can't think of nobody on the AFC. It's looking good now. That won't be good. Shit, Baltimore. It's always Baltimore. Baltimore ain't going nowhere at the end of the season. They're gonna choke too.
Okay. All right. What players are underachieving right now?
Underachieving. I'm gonna say my boy Love underachieving because all them interceptions. Mahomes. Yeah. I think those two.
All right. What players are overachieving?
Overachieving. Dang. Oh, Baker Mayfield. I think he's overachieving. He's good, but he's overachieving. Yeah, I go with Baker.
Interesting. All right, folks.
Like I said, it's not to say that he's weak. I just think he's overachieved. He's overachieved this year.
Okay. All right. Interesting enough. All right. Now that we got the speed round out the way, we got them caught up. We're gonna do some picks right now. How about we do some picks before we get into this scroll patrol a little bit more? All right, this week coming up, y'all already know. Put your comments in the comment section. All right. Quick, fast, hurry. Y'all already know. The call line is open too, 716-481-8249. It's in the ticketer right now, going across the screen. All right. So, Jay, we're going to do this. You ready?
Let's go.
All right. Bengals, Ravens, Thursday night.
Bengals, Ravens.
All right. Interesting enough, this game is of hella importance. I think if the Bengals lose this one, you might as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want the Bengals to win, but I think it's a wrap for them boys if they lose.
I think it's going to be a high offensive scoring game. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that the Bengals can take advantage of Baltimore when they play cover 3. When they play the cover 3 schemes, we watched against the Broncos. They made a couple mistakes. People are just missing some of the basics when it comes to coverage. Their cover 2 scheme, when they send in the blitz, you can also beat them in cover 0 a lot of the times. I think that the Bengals can take care of that. They can take advantage of that. Joe Burrow's plan. Yeah. I expect the Bengals to put up 30 points on them, seeing that the Ravens secondary has been piss poor. How can you be a piss poor secondary yet give up 25th worst QBR, which is 58? They give up a QBR of 58, yet they're one of the worst defensive.
Yeah, that don't even sound right. How you that bad in the secondary?
Right, I'm trying to figure that out myself. Like, how do they only give up a 58 QBR, and they have one of the worst defensive?
They must be given like either a lot of explosive plays, or they just dink and dunk. You know what I'm saying? We're really not doing much. But I don't know. That's weird. I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah, super weird. So I think the Bengals can exploit that, but I do think that the Ravens just have too much on offense. Yeah. Like I said last week, we thought that the Broncos had a really good defense, and the Broncos got exposed by the Ravens. So I don't know. Protect the defense, said Dalton. The Bengals are going to have to protect the defense. against when you play against the Ravens, you better be trying to protect your defense with your offense. If you're talking about the Bengals missing their baits, I don't know. But like and share the show. All right. So I got the Ravens.
Hit that like button.
The show. Hit that like button. I got the Ravens as well tomorrow night to win. I think, again, like I told y'all, I don't think the Bengals are making the playoffs. Giants, Panthers. This is a game of 2 and 7 teams. They're playing in Germany this week. Who you got?
Giants, Panthers. Man, I'm gonna say them boys win 2 in a row, man. Because didn't Panthers win last week?
Yes, Panthers did win last week.
Let me I'm gonna give them a little bit of credit. I'm gonna say they're gonna win 2 in a row. Hey, June, you heard it.
2 in a row. The Panthers. Okay. All right. I'm going to take the Giants. I think the Giants have enough defense to stop.
Traded. Didn't know who they traded.
What you doing? Oh, they traded. I'm about to ruin.
They traded Nico too. All
right.
I forgot they did trade away a receiver though, but we'll see.
Traded Jonathan. Listen, Jonathan Mingo had 1 catch for 1 yard in the last 4 games.
Oh, for real? Oh, he was trash anyway.
And the Cowboys.
Yeah, and then Czar tried to make it seem like
I'm going with the Giants.
He said he had 2nd round picks up, man. That dude trash. He only had 1 reception this whole year. Mingo garbage.
1 reception, 1 yard for the last 4 weeks. All right. Dalton said the Panthers. Ethan said the Giants. I want to say a tie. Breaking news. The Giants versus Panthers on Cartoon Network. On Cartoon Network in Germany. Pretty much. Broncos Chiefs coming up. Broncos Chiefs. You know the Chiefs are Patrick Mahomes is 12-1 against the Broncos.
I want to say because it's a rivalry game. I still got to go with the Chiefs, man. I
Chiefs
don't
are
know.
7.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna still roll with the Chiefs. They gonna lose at some point, and I'm gonna still roll with the Chiefs on this one.
Yeah, after last week, I'm going with the Chiefs too. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
I like Bo Nix though. A lot of people don't like Bo Nix. I like Bo Nix. I really only like him because it's his name, but I ain't never watched him play.
That's hilarious. Hold on, y'all. I should hit the button.
That's the only reason why I like him.
My guy only likes Bo Nix because of his name.
Bo Nix sound cool, you know what I'm saying? But
he sucks. I don't like Bo Nix. Not a fan of Bo Nix. I'm not a fan of the Oregon Ducks either. You know, the best thing that came out of the Oregon Ducks was Sabrina Ionescu. How about that? That's how much I hate the Oregon Ducks. Yeah, okay. That's how much I can't stand the Oregon Ducks, by the way. He couldn't cut it in Auburn. He got to Oregon, had everybody thinking Oregon was going to do something. He might be the reason why Oregon's still on the map right now. And then they do nothing, and they choke as usual. Quack, quack. And they choke. And I expect them to choke this year, too. We're going to talk about college football later.
Hey, Braxton, I know you're a Lions fan. You got to play us again, though. I know that.
Oh yeah, you see that? You see them comments? You
yeah,
see
it? Braxton.
I gave him. You got to get the Lions a little props right now.
They do, but we play them again, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared. We did a lot of, damage to ourselves, and they took advantage of it. So, you know what I'm saying? They won the game. Ain't no moral victories over here, but we see them again.
For sure. Ethan Tweedy said, the Chiefs. Chiefs F. Sean Payton. Yeah, I said it. Oh yeah, he said F Sean Payton. Yeah, I said it. Detroit Lions going 8-1 this Sunday night versus the Houston Texans football team. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Best thing came out of Oregon Ducks. Penei Sewell, right? Correct. Sabrina Ionescu is still it for me though. Steelers Commanders coming up 6-2 versus 7-2 teams. Man, this is a good one too.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Who you taking?
I'm rolling with with Washington. I like what they're doing over there, man. Best team in the East. I think they're gonna pull it out. Jaden Daniels, man, I really didn't know about dude until he got to the NFL. So I'm glad they got a quarterback, man, and they doing something with him. They had a quarterback since RG3, rookie wise, and he doing his thing. So I'm gonna roll with Washington. Pittsburgh ain't no joke either, though. I can't lie. Pittsburgh defense is crazy. I like TJ Watt. That's my guy.
And they just added more onto that defense.
They got my boy Preston over there.
You got Preston Smith over there. Real quick, why do you think that the Packers traded Preston Smith? Now, I heard rumors that it was about the scheme, the defensive scheme. He requested for a trade.
Oh, yeah. I didn't hear about that. When I saw the numbers after he got traded, he really wasn't doing as much as he normally do, which to me, they said he's 32 years old. So his production slowed down a little bit. And they saw what Iningbare and a couple of Cox and must be, I think his name was. I guess they said they want to go younger. So they got rid of him. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing but love for Preston though. So I just think they just wanted to move on because he wasn't producing too much, but I didn't know nothing about him asking for it.
Yeah, kind of wonder. I just think Preston Smith is more of a linebacker. Okay, you said it's a little.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he had his hands in the dirt too, huh? So yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Dalton said it's Steelers defense versus Washington's defense. Put it in the comment section, the rankings for each team's defense. Pittsburgh's defense is ranked what? Washington's defense is ranked what?
I think Pittsburgh's better.
Ethan put Washington. Dalton put Steelers. You said Washington, right?
Yep, I got Washington.
I'm gonna take the Pittsburgh Steelers this week. As much as
Steelers.
I like the Commanders and what they doing. They barely got away with a win against the Bears.
Right.
I don't think the Steelers are going to give away games like that. Oh, he meant Steelers defense versus Washington's offense. Yeah, I think the Steelers defense is going to be tough. I think this is going to be a tough one. This might be a come to Jesus moment for Jaden Daniels, this game right here. Not to say that they won't make the playoffs or win their division, but I do think that Pittsburgh is used to playing teams, tough teams, more often. I think that pedigree plus the coaching. Is Pittsburgh's offense good enough?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I like Russ. What Russ been doing lately, but I think because I'm not a Najee Harris, you know what I'm saying, Najee Harris fan, so he middle of the pack type of running back, and I think they could get to Russ and pick him off a little bit, or just make a rush it and throw him off. And like I said, I'm not a Harris fan, and I think they can move the ball. Scary Terry over there, I think he could do some damage.
All right. I'll
But
take this.
It depends on the running back too. If the running back plays, I think what's his name, Robinson Jr. or something like that.
Yeah, Brian Robinson.
Yeah. So if he don't play, because I don't think he played last week. If he don't play, they not winning. He definitely got to play for them to win. So I'm only saying they gonna play because I think he gonna. I think I'm only saying that they gonna win because I think he gonna play.
All right. Well, I'm gonna dig a little deeper into this game real quick while we're talking about it. Let's see who's on the injury report right now. Damn, they saying 54%. Match Predictor says 54% is going Washington's way. Injury report. Dante Fowler Jr. is questionable. Oh, see, Washington ain't got no nobody out. Everybody's questionable. Dorrance Armstrong is questionable. Colin Farrell is questionable. The Steelers have Ben Skoranek. He's been on IR though. Roman Wilson is on IR. Terrell Edmonds is questionable. Nick Herbig is questionable. Tyler Matakavich is on IR. We knew that already. But I mean, not a lot of real real impactful injuries so far. So this is going to be a straight up versus straight up. Now, Russ is starting this week, right? It's not Justin Fields.
Yeah, I think Russ is the starter until he loses it.
So Russ is starting this week again. So that may play a factor. Mike Williams will be on a new team. He'll be on the Steelers this week. Right. Let's see what he does, says Dalton. All right. Yeah. Vikings, Jaguars. I think we all know who winning this game. We don't care if it's in Jacksonville, right? We still going with Minnesota, unfortunately.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. Falcons, Saints.
Falcons. I go with them Dirty Birds.
Falcons 6-3 this year.
Dalton got Jaguars.
Yeah, Falcons 6-3. We'll give it to the Falcons. I like what they've been doing. I said got Jags. Wait a minute. Dalton got the Jags. Paul Robinson, what's up? Said yawn next. Atlanta.
They missing too many receivers over there, man. Kirk is out, and I think that the rookie is out.
Oh, you talk about Brian Thomas?
Yeah.
Yeah. 49ers, Buccaneers. This is an interesting one. They're saying Christian McCaffrey is coming back.
Don't matter. Overachieving Baker Mayfield gonna win.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. You got the Bucs?
Yeah, I got the overachiever. He overachiever right now. So Niners ain't that team, man.
I got the 49ers.
They front runners.
I got the 49ers.
Where is it at? Is it Tampa Or is it
It's
in?
in Tampa. It's in Tampa.
It really wouldn't matter. They still gonna win.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not trying to get all hype, but hopefully Darren really do better than DA. Okay. Vikings are frauds. Vikings said Ethan Tweedy.
Oh yeah, they frauds. We all know that.
Dalton
They
said
still gonna win this
Niners.
game though.
Dalton said Niners. Ethan said Niners. Okay, cool. Cool. Y'all on my side. Thank you. I'm hoping the Niners. I'm hoping the Niners can win, so they can go 5-4. So the Buccaneers can be 4-6. Because I actually want to see the Atlanta Falcons win the division this year. I do want to see Atlanta
They
win the
will.
division.
I still think they're gonna win.
Yeah, I want to see that happen. I do, and I don't even want it to be close, to be honest. Tampa Bay had a good start, but Carnation is good start too. For
Right.
those weeks.
I'm saying that Baker overachieving.
Right. Bills Colts coming up.
Man, that's easy money for the Bills, man. Easy
Yeah,
money.
I'm going with the Bills. Joe Flacco might be a good quarterback, but I think the Bills are. Yeah.
Yeah, my boy ain't turning the ball. That's the overrated quarterback people need to start talking about now.
Oh yeah, Mr. Overrated.
Overrated, man.
Mr. Overrated.
That's what they call him.
Atlanta's about to be 5-0 in the division. They should. You know what, Ethan? That'd be hilarious if they win all 6 games this year in their division. I would die laughing because nobody saw that coming with the Atlanta Falcons. Nobody would have told me that they would win. They would sweep all 3 divisional teams in their own division.
Yeah, I'll be surprised. The only team that I think can beat them is Tampa, though. But missing all their players, all the receivers, Evans and Godwin, I don't see it happening.
Yeah. The Bills got to stop the run, but you see who they just brung back this week too.
Who that?
Jordan Phillips. They brung back Jordan Phillips. So now Jordan Phillips is on the line.
Is Von Miller playing?
Von Miller will be playing this week. Greg Rousseau will be playing this week. Ed Oliver will be playing this week. Jones will be playing this week.
They're getting some bodies back. That's what's up.
They're getting bodies and a mean rotation on that defensive line. They need to stop the run. I'm telling you now, I would have no problem with putting Phillips and Jones right there in the middle. Put both of them right in the middle and let Rousseau and Von Miller do what they do. And Ed Oliver would come in and they'd switch off. I had no problem with that. The Bills is looking to build that interior because they're looking to make the run in the playoffs. That's what that is. That's a playoff run move. Stop the run. Yeah. They want to stop the run. I picked Atlanta to win that division. Dalton picked the Bills to win. Don't worry, I'm not gonna get mad. Tampa got swept by Atlanta. Yep, Tampa already got swept by Atlanta. Anyway.
Oh, they did? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tampa lost both games to Atlanta. Quentin Jefferson came back too. Quentin Jefferson is back for the Bills as well. So he's back. I'm telling you, they're looking to beef up that defensive line. Let Greg Rousseau, Von Miller, and those guys do what they do. Now, here's the other talk too. You got to remember that Matt Milano is coming back.
Oh, he's coming back?
That's
the linebacker, right?
Yes. Yeah. Now, if they can stay healthy at that linebacker position with Terrell Bernard and Matt Milano and those guys and Dorian Williams right now and what they're doing, they're looking to make moves. They're looking to make moves. Now, will these moves matter when the playoffs come? That's what we need.
It don't matter during the season. Sure, they need to step up in the playoffs.
That's right. I mean, and the Chiefs right now are undefeated, so they're getting home field advantage right now if the playoffs started today. Yes, all pro linebacker. Yes, sir. That's what Ethan Tweedy said. He happy about that. As you should be.
Milano?
Yes, Milano. Yep. Bears and Patriots. I'm going with the Bears this week, unfortunately.
Yeah, the Bears better win. Who's starting the quarterback? It don't even matter. Yeah,
Drake May. Drake May starting the quarterback. Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Patriots win, but I'm going Bears.
Yeah, me either. You know what? The Bears are a 6.5-point favorite, which is kind of interesting. I don't think the New England travel's bad either, though.
No, me either.
Got me itching my head on
They
this one.
don't.
You know what? I'm taking the Patriots.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots win, but I'm gonna go with the Bears.
Well, I'm gonna take the
Where
Patriots.
they
I'm gonna take
playing? I don't know.
road less traveled by. Take the Patriots this week. Titans, Chargers.
Chargers. I got Chargers.
Gotta go with the Chargers. Chargers will be 6-3 if they can beat the Titans this week. That'll be a good record for them. 6-3.
Yeah, they would.
Where they play at? It's in Chicago. Do you think the coach is on the hot seat? I think Chris Bouchard, Coach GM, is on the hot seat. Yeah, the Colts are definitely on the hot seat for sure. Anytime your first round pick pulls that nonsense that he just pulled, you're the one who picked him. You're on the hot seat. You had to bring Joe Flacco off the bench, off the couch again. You're on the hot seat, especially if you don't make the playoffs.
I said Chargers ain't gonna make the playoffs. Let me switch that with Miami instead of Chargers. Chargers might make it. I didn't know they was doing that good.
Yeah, Chargers will be 6-3 if they can beat the Titans this week.
Even if they lose, I think they still could get a wild card.
Okay, so Ethan and Dalton going with the Patriots. They're both going with the Chargers. Colts still can't find a quarterback since Luck retired. Yeah, well, that's what, and I think that's a curse because of what they did to Peyton Manning. I think they still treated that mistreatment of Peyton Manning after the neck injury, and then Peyton went off for 3 seasons, and then won the Super Bowl with the noodle arm. He went off for 3 seasons, had 3 great seasons with Denver. The last season, they call him noodle arm, and he wins the Super Bowl.
His worst season. Yeah, he won the Super Bowl.
He wins the Super Bowl with his worst season. Ian Rakelli, what's up, my guy? I know you've been busy. A shout out to you. I see you doing your thing, bro. Shout out to you for tuning in. We on picks right now. Jets, Cardinals. Cardinals 5-4. Interesting.
I like the Cardinals, man. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals.
What's the probability of the Cardinals winning the division? I'd say it's 35% right now.
35? Yeah, it ain't 50. I'd say it's around 35, 40%. That to me, that division is a toss-up right now.
Yes, it is, definitely.
So I'm saying,
and I don't see Seattle winning either.
Seattle's a joke, man. If what's it called can stay healthy, if the Rams can stay healthy, I think they can make a run.
Yeah, the Rams are not the same 1-4 Rams as before. Not at Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp. Kyron Williams can get better running lanes. Now to the receivers, Demarcus Robinson been showing up. If you watch the very beginning of the show, you've seen the best catches of the week. I played it before the show started.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right. Cardinals. Before the season, I picked the Cardinals to win the division. You got to be real bold to pick the Cardinals to win the division with San Francisco in it.
I just San Francisco missing Ayuk, and I don't trust CMC. CMC ain't gonna be healthy the whole year. He might play, but he ain't gonna be the same. Their window of opportunity was the cash in was last year when he stayed healthy. This ain't it.
All right. Let's see. Oh, Ethan off the bed, working alarm going off at 2 a.m. Got you. Talk to you another time, of course. Always, my guy. Appreciate you tuning in. For sure. All right, moving on to the next pick. Since we're doing their picks right now. Cowboys. Eagles and Cowboys.
They was going at it last night. Czar and Doug and Dennis. But yeah, it's Philly all the way. But Cooper Kupp is better than Dak Prescott. So man, they ain't beating the Eagles. But after the Eagles game,
You said Cooper Rush is better than that?
Cooper Rush, yeah. Cooper Rush is better than Dak Prescott. He ain't, like I
Really?
said, he ain't beating Philly. But he gonna win after that though. They'll win the game after they lose to Philly. They ain't making the playoffs.
I'm gonna be honest. I got the Cowboys losing the next 3 games. I think they'll finally win a game against the Giants. I think they end up going 4-8. If you ask me, I think their season is over, all but over.
Who they play after Philly?
Is it Houston? Hold on. Matter of fact, we're gonna look that right now. Let's look at Dallas's schedule coming up. I want to make sure. I know the next 3 are tough. Oh yeah, they got the Texans, Houston, Washington.
Yeah, lost. I don't know. They might be Houston.
Giants. They ain't beating Houston.
If Parsons could get, if they pass rush can get to Parsons, but I don't know. Mixon been running on folks, so yeah, I don't know about that one.
And that's something they can't stop. They can't stop the run either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. They're gonna lose to the Bengals. I think they'll win. They'll beat the Giants. They'll beat the Panthers. They ain't beating Tampa Bay. I don't even got them beating Tampa Bay on Sunday Night Football in Dallas. They lose to the Eagles and lose to the Commanders again, and that's the end of the season. So they only got 2 more wins in them to me. And I think the Cowboys are going 5-12 this year. Ooh-wee. Yeah. That's going to be terrible. Mike McCarthy, I already know he getting his pink slip. He already knows.
He out the door.
Pink slip is waiting for him. Ooh-wee. Youch. Sorry, Mike. Sorry, Mike McCarthy, but yeah. Oof. Terrible. All right, moving on. I ain't giving the Cowboys too much time. Cowboys is garbage to me. Lions and Texans. I'm going with the Lions, obviously. I think the Texans at home. It's going to be very interesting to see. Can the Texans get it done?
Lions and Texans. They got Zadarius Smith, but Zadarius Smith ain't Zadarius Smith from like 3 seasons ago. I think if they could run the ball like we did, they could slow them down. I think mixing. I'm going with Houston.
Are you going with Houston?
Yeah.
I would have went with Houston only if they had Nico Collins.
And Nico not playing? I thought he was back. He's not playing?
Okay. I don't think so. Hold on. We're going to look at that real quick.
And they don't got Diggs, too. That's going to be tough.
And Diggs is out for the season. Let's see. Is Nico back?
I saw something about Nico. I don't know if he's back, though.
Nico is not. Nico not on the injury report right now.
That's why I was like, heard something about Nico. He might be playing.
Let's look this up real quick.
It says Nico Collins near a return. Texas hasn't had any setbacks. Could suit up Sunday versus the Lions. So if that happens,
yeah. So that might change a couple things. Yeah. Tank Dell and Nico Collins,
right?
That could change some things with Mixon running the football. That could change some things. This might be, you know what? I wouldn't consider this a trap game because the Texans is really good. The Texans are really good, but I will call this a definite litmus test for the Lions this week to see if they can beat a really, really good team and just beat the Packers on the road. Can they go to Houston and do the same thing? Wow. I'm going to stick with Detroit with the hot hand, but I wouldn't be shocked if Houston come out there fiery, especially after losing to the Jets the way they did.
Right. That was sad.
8 sacks. They got to get their offensive line together, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if they get to CJ, like, the team that showed the blueprint of that was Minnesota, and then we did it, and then it's been on from there. CJ been looking too good because people been after him.
Yeah, and the Jets got him 8 times in the game last week.
Yeah. It's been ugly for Houston. I think they bounced back against the Lions, though.
Yeah.
I hope so, too.
We'll see. We'll see. It should be very interesting. The Lions have no injuries, real injuries right now either
No.
that I'm looking at. So
Okay.
this will be mano y mano. They got the Lions 4. They're giving the Lions 4 points.
It's in Houston.
Yeah, it's in Houston. Yep. Dolphins, Rams.
Dolphins. Oh, Rams.
I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Even though Tua, you know what I'm saying, makes them better, I just don't. A defense trash. I just don't see it.
Yeah, absolutely.
They should
I
even be
think
down.
they gave a lot of effort the last 2 weeks, only to lose to the Cardinals and to lose to the Bills. They put up 27 points both games and lost both games. So defense is not together over there in Miami, and I don't think they're gonna have it together against the Rams either. I'm gonna go with the Rams on this one. All right. NFL by category midseason. Best team. They're saying the Lions. Surprised they put the Chiefs up there.
Yeah.
Worst team. Panthers. Best player Lamar Jackson. Best defender TJ Watt. Surprising team right now. Washington Commanders. Disappointing team Dallas Cowboys. Best running back Derrick Henry. Best wide receiver Justin Jefferson. Best tight end right now. How many
What?
people? How many
Bowers?
people that is?
That's Bowers?
Yes, it is.
Best tight
Brock
end?
Bowers. That is Brock Bowers.
Is he
Yup.
really? Oh, okay. I don't know.
Brock Bowers. Yep. I seen Brock Bowers talking to Travis Kelce after the game. After that game they lost to the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Best rookie, Jaden Daniels. Best coach, Dan Campbell. Worst coach, Dennis Allen.
I had a question too. It was Dan Campbell. Who else was? Dan Campbell. Because I was saying, who would you pick, Dan Campbell or the other? Bengals, Ravens, Panthers, Bills. I forgot. You think he better than You think Dan Campbell better than Steelers head coach
Oh, Mike Tomlin?
Tomlin? Yeah.
I think they're both similar in toughness. Yes, I would say he is right now. And yes, and Derek Carr got Dennis Allen fired twice.
Dang.
Speaking of the Eagles, Jalen Hurts has 7 20-plus yard touchdown passes. He leads the NFL right now.
I mean, he should. He got it. That's nice.
Yes, that is a nice fun fact.
That's nice.
Nice little fun fact there. Nick Sirianni is probably still going to get fired somehow. All right.
I forgot who else.
This report was interesting too. Report Keon Coleman tells reportedly advised high school recruits not to go to Florida State.
Dang.
Keon played at Florida State in 2023 before being drafted to the NFL with the 33rd overall pick. He was the first pick in the second round because of what I explained earlier with the 9 offensive linemen, 8 the quarterbacks and 5 receivers that all came off the board. We've never seen that before in an NFL draft. And yes, they had first round talent in the second round of last year's draft. So yeah, Coleman telling them, yeah, don't go there. Don't go there. Interesting enough.
Oh, it was. Would you pick? Would you rather play for, or who you think is better, D'Amico Ryans or Campbell?
Oh, Houston or Detroit?
Yeah, like coach wise, who you think got the better coach?
To be honest with you, I'd like to play for D'Amico Ryans. And this is not a black or white thing,
Right.
but I would I'm gonna say D'Amico. I'm gonna say D'Amico for two reasons. One, because I would be supportive of him, and then two, because he has the what we would call sexier destination.
Okay. No, I'm with you.
I mean, Houston or Detroit. In the
Right.
wintertime, would you rather be in Houston or Detroit?
Houston.
Right.
Oh, Garrett Wilson got it.
Houston, thanks to the Texans. Garrett Wilson was offensive player of the week with that one-handed grab. I tell you,
I don't think I still ain't seen it. I'm
it's in the beginning of the show too. I showed it. It's like the first thing in the beginning
yeah,
of the show.
I'm a roll it back.
Patrick Mahomes again, like we stated earlier, 12-1 all time against the Broncos. That is a Josh Allen versus the Dolphins type number.
Right.
We already talked about Jim Harbaugh earlier. His turnarounds, how he turns teams around. He won a national championship, so I can't say he can't win the big one no more.
Right.
Well, see, every team in the NFL currently owns their first round pick in the 2025 draft as the trade deadline has passed. Interesting enough. Power rankings. This is interesting. Power rankings. Wayne, what up?
Dang, Cardinals, number 2. I mean, 12. 12 over the Niners. Okay. Who dropped? Yeah, I'm not surprised about the Cowboys. The Jets moved.
I like the rankings.
Yeah, I know.
But the only thing to me that's there's two things that I would switch. One, the Ravens should be higher. The Ravens beat both the Commanders and the Bills already.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
And the Chiefs is undefeated, and they won a Super Bowl.
Right.
So I would put the Chiefs at number 1, and the Lions at number 2.
Lions just getting it done. You know what I'm saying? Like they flashy with it. You know what I'm saying? They style points and stuff like that. Like they making it look good. Chiefs, they winning though. You know what I mean? You got to put the undefeated team up there, man. Even though the scores ain't looking crazy like the Lions, they putting 40 on people, 50 on people.
They have 6 one-score victories this year. The Chiefs.
I mean, they showing that they can win it. You know what I mean? Like so, they pulling it out.
People hate this stat.
What's that? Such a title
up there. For those who did not know this,
I'm not mad at it.
But the Minnesota Vikings have 0 Super Bowl rings.
That's what I'm saying. Like they can have the titles, you know what I mean? But when it comes down to like modern day, which is Super Bowls, they got 0.
Detroit has 0.
Exactly. It's just the Bears. It's us at 4, Bears at 1, and the rest 0.
It looked like a sandwich. It looked like a 0 sandwich with all the extremities in the inside of it. Championships.
Exactly. We got both. That's the thing. Like we got multiple of both. So I'd rather have multiple of the titles and the Super Bowls. So
the Bears got 11, but only got 1 championship, and we all know that was in 1985. This is the play right here.
Rodgers to the end zone.
Oh wow, I definitely didn't see that. That boy did that. I ain't gonna lie.
That's it. You've been looking for it. You've been waiting to see it. Now you see it. And I showed it. Yep. 3 different ways. There you go.
Woo, that boy nasty with it. I mean, Garrett Wilson is nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that catch is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah, there's your catch right there. You was looking for it. We got it. All right. Scrolling. Scroll Patrol, y'all. Shout out to everybody tuned in. Rise Up Unlimited Radio Show brought to you by WDAP Radio and WDAP TV. Bam, let's look at this one. Records by division.
Dang, that East
14
is,
and 21 for the AFC East and South.
that's ugly.
AFC North 18 and 17.
Dang, the
AFC
West is
West
the
20.
best.
Yeah, West is the
That's
best right now.
I would not. You would think the AFC North would be the best, but
I think the North is the toughest division, and that's why you got 18 and 17. I think these two divisions right here are definitely solely because Buffalo is 7 and 2,
right.
and then Houston
Buffalo's
is
taking
6.
it.
Yeah, so these two divisions are owned by the Texans and the Bills, in which the Bills lost to the Texans. Kind of wonder now if the Texans are really better than the Bills at this point. They did beat the Bills though. This was interesting. I doubt this happens, but if this did happen, that tells me everything you need to know about the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, no. But it's over, right? The deadline.
Yeah,
That'd have been ugly. D Hop, well, D Hop looking nice. Try to tell you, Rashad, man, Mahomes make players look better than what they are.
Tom Brady could get in trouble with the NFL after criticizing refs. I don't want to talk about how there's no accountability with the refs. I talked about this already before.
D Hop.
Who made the best trade? Kansas City, Washington, Detroit, Buffalo, Baltimore. Is there any others? I would say the D Hop one is the best.
Yeah, because that was a big need for them. D Hop.
I mean, you see how D Hop playing with him now. I think he had 2 touchdown passes in the last game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and they needed a receiver. Like, they had nobody at receiver. Nobody. The Lattimore was, you know what I'm saying, like, to just strengthen him up. It wasn't like a need. Zadarius is cool. They needed him, but it's still a big drop off from him and Hutchinson. Amari Cooper they needed him. Amari Cooper would be second. And then,
and Amari Cooper. Hold on, let's get the injury report on Amari Cooper. I heard something about Amari Cooper today that wasn't too shabby. Let me make sure I get this right for you guys. I don't want to be putting out nothing that ain't. Let me go to Amari Cooper's injury status. He was limited in practice. Amari Cooper was limited in practice today with his wrist injury. Keon Coleman is also injured.
dang. Who they play?
They play the Colts this week.
Oh, okay.
And then Keon Coleman, let's see what his status is right now.
Cook on Cook. So
Coleman and Cooper both have wrist injuries.
yeah, I think it's Cook gonna take over. He gonna have to have a good game.
Yeah, it happened during the hit by Jordan Poyer.
Out of all people, Poyer.
Right. Out of all people. And I guess he landed wrong with the hit by Poyer. So he's injured. Jay Renaud, what's up, my guy? I see you, sir. All right. Obviously, Shedeur Sanders will be declaring for the 2025 NFL draft. We know about that. Oh, perfect timing for Jay Renaud.
I now know what it must have been like to be standing in the Chernobyl nuclear reactor when the meltdown began in 1986. The Dolphins season has been a humanitarian disaster. It all started when Tyreek messed with that angry Cubano cop. It set off a chain reaction. Next thing, Tua gets his bell rung by that zombie Damar Hamlin. And this week, my backup quarterback injures his ribs. Tonight, we get blown out by 3 scores to one of the worst teams in the NFL. This year is already a fucking catastrophe. And I can't wait for it to be over. Tom Brady, if you're listening, please come play quarterback for the Dolphins. I take back what I said. I now know what it must have been like to be
Dang. Well,
all right. Pittsburgh Steelers defense. New defense, TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, Cam Hayward, Patrick Queen, Keanu Benton, and Preston Smith. Whew. Youch. Youch. So on the defensive line, you got TJ Watt, Cam Hayward, Patrick Queen, who can play on the line, and so can Preston Smith. Alex Highsmith is a linebacker, and Preston Smith can play linebacker, plus Queen can play line. This is a hell of a mix.
Yeah.
This is I want to make a playoff run defense. That's I want to make a playoff run defense.
Right.
It'll be interesting to see when Baltimore plays the Steelers again. What happens? I'll be interested to see that. For the first time in over 70 years, a women's professional baseball league will launch a 6-team league in 2026. Interesting.
16.
Very interesting. Yep. Absolutely. Dennis Allen has been fired twice with Derek Carr as the quarterback. Yes, we know. We know that. All right, little college football real quick. Tennessee has held its first 8 opponents to under 20 points, the only 2024 FBS defense to do so. The other 4 SEC defenses since 2000 to accomplish that all won national championships. 2003 LSU, 2011 Alabama, 2012 Alabama, 2021 Georgia. Tennessee is not winning a national championship this year, though.
Yeah. Nope.
I don't think so. Nope. Shout out to the Sabres for what they did last night. I was at the game for a little bit before I had to work. JJ Paterka with 2 goals. Bowen Bynum with 2 goals. Shout out to him. Keep it going, Sabres. That's all I can tell you. Quarterback power rankings. Josh Allen's number 1. Patrick Mahomes is number 6. CJ Stroud number 9. 14 is Kyler Murray. 20 is Drake May. Oof. Wow.
Drake May at 20?
Yeah, Drake May is at 20. Interesting. I want to ask you, who do you think is the quarterbacks between 2 and 5? If Patrick Mahomes is 6, Josh is 1. Quarterbacks is 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's 4 quarterbacks. Number 2 has got to be Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar. What's his name? Hurts. Got to be in there. Jaden Daniels.
You putting Hurts in there?
Yeah, I think he's top 5 right now.
No, sir. No, sir.
Jaden Daniels. You don't think so?
Nope.
What's his name? What's his name been doing cool? Golf. So Golf might be up in there. Stroud is 9. I think Golf, like you said, Lamar is up in there. Said Mahomes is 6. Yeah, Jaden Daniels. Yeah, I think Hurts got to be in there, right?
I'll tell you my 4 in between. Ready?
Yeah.
Jackson, Goff, Burrow,
Burrow.
Daniels. Burrow, Daniels. Yep.
Who was your 4th one?
Burrow.
Burrow, Jackson,
Allen.
Goff.
It's Allen, Goff. So it would be 1 Allen, 2 Goff, 3 Lamar, 4 Burrow, 5 Jaden, 6 Patrick, 7.
Yeah, I agree with that, except for I got Hurts in there, and you got Burrow.
Oh, you think Burrow outside of it? Okay, I mean,
I think Burrow might be 7 or 8, and then I'll go Jordan Love 10. That's what man.
All right.
This is bad. This is horrible, man.
I think Love and Hurts is in between the 6 and 9, 7 and 8. I think those two are 7 and 8, probably. Yeah. But I mean, you could put Burrow and Love 7 and 8.
Yeah.
I mean, either way.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I got. But this right here is horrible, man. This happened last season too, and then they tightened it up. But there's no excuses for the interceptions, though. Like probably 3 of them went through some receivers' hands and was picked up. But majority of these drops is just straight up drops. You know what I mean? Like they hit their hands and they come out, man. It's bad. They got to tighten that up. Plus the penalties and interceptions, they making it better. But they
definitely not making it no better. Uh-oh. College football rankings.
Georgia, Oregon, baby.
Ohio State. Georgia. AP has them number 2. Ohio State is a flip.
I was about to say, but you know what I'm saying? We top 3 no matter what. Miami. I don't know. I didn't think Miami was going to be this good.
BYU.
BYU up there.
Texas.
Bama all the way down to 11.
Yeah, Bama is at 11. Boise State is at 12. Notre Dame is at 10. BYU, Indiana 9. They got Tennessee at 7. Penn State 6. Texas 5. Yeah, this is interesting. Very interesting. Top 12. So the first 4 seeds get a first round bye.
Yeah, it's crazy how they got that's projected.
5 and 12 will play each other. 6 and 11, 7 and 10, 8 and 9. Interesting. Yeah. I think if you're the 8 and 9, I think you're very lucky if you're 8 and 9, because I feel like one of those teams is getting away with winning in the first round.
Right. Yeah.
Who wouldn't necessarily beat any of the other teams. Like, let's be clear. How many people believe Indiana could beat Texas, Penn State, Tennessee, Notre Dame, Alabama, or Boise State? I think Indiana might beat Boise State. That's the only team I could see Indiana beating.
Yeah, same.
Indiana hasn't even beaten a ranked team this year. They're undefeated, and they haven't beaten a ranked team yet. The best team they've beaten was ranked 35th in the country.
Dang.
Rashad, what up? I see you, my guy. What's good? Came in late. I got to get you on the show.
Who's that?
Get you on here with Jay Bailey, too.
Oh, Rashad?
Rashad. Yeah, got to get him on. Maybe I could get you and him on the next show.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up. Number 1, Browns 2, Eagles 3, Ravens 4, Chiefs 5, Bears 6, 49ers 7, Giants 8.
What is this? Just some rankings?
defensive line
Oh,
rankings.
defensive line. Okay, I'm like, whoa, what kind of rankings is this?
Defensive.
I can't be mad at that.
Giants actually interesting. They have one of the
Giants,
best
yeah,
sack
they actually got a
percentages.
Giants is nice.
Which is surprising.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
All right.
I saw it when you put this
You
up.
saw this one?
Yeah, I saw you put it up the other day.
Mhm. We'll talk about this one another day, but there is a lot of
Yeah.
one fact about each NFL team. Interesting. Yeah, we'll talk about this another show.
It seems like Green Bay is always the same.
Yeah, I know. The team that is publicly owned.
Yeah, it's like everybody know that, but it's all good.
SEC will start penalizing coaches this week if it's determined players for injury during games. Oh, yeah. Okay, nice. For the 21st season straight, the NFC East will not have a repeat winner. 21 years in a row. Wow.
Yeah, because it's definitely not going to be Dallas.
Definitely not going to be Dallas. I think it's Washington.
I was about to say, I think it's Washington. It's either Washington or Philly, but I'm going with Washington for now.
Yeah. Rasmus, 300 career points. Congratulations. Shout out to Deja Kelly working hard. She over here working hard. Oh, you know what? She might be the best thing to come out of Oregon. Deja Kelly. Shout out to her. Shout out to Monster too, with the Get Up podcast. Gotta watch that. Pretty good. Pretty good podcast. Oh yeah, here we go. Most games with 100 yards and 2 touchdown rushes in history. Derrick Henry is now up there with Emmitt Smith, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Jim Brown. Now, mind you, I put up a stat earlier this week, and I asked y'all who was the better running back, Marshall Faulk or LaDainian Tomlinson, and I put up their numbers and all that. Interesting conversations, to say the least.
You said it was Marshall Faulk and who? Tomlinson?
And LaDainian, yeah.
That's yeah.
Now, one has won a Super Bowl.
But that don't
The
mean
other
nothing
one,
comparing it.
the other one won an MVP.
Who won it? Oh, Danny didn't win it. Who won the Super Bowl? Faulk?
Yeah.
And the Danny won. Okay. Yeah, that's a hard one. Really can't go wrong. But so I was gonna say, who the better receiver coming out the backfield? Because LT, Danny and Tomlinson was nice coming out, and Faulk was too.
See, so there it is right there. And Faulk has the better numbers coming out the backfield, actually, which is very interesting, to say the least. All right, we did power rankings already. The last reigning Super Bowl champ to start a season 8-0 was the 2019 Patriots. Kansas City has done that now. Faulk played in 2 Super Bowls. Yep, he did. The trade, Marshawn Lattimore to the Washington Commanders. That's going to be an interesting one. The trade, Preston Smith to the Steelers for a 7th round pick. Anyway. No, what?
Yeah, I thought we could have got at least a 5th, man, but
right.
he ain't been doing much. But he's got him off the books.
Yep, Mike Williams got traded to the Steelers too. Khalil Herbert got traded from the Bears to the Bengals. So they need running. Mingo got traded to the Cowboys. I think doesn't mean shit. Zadarius, obviously, we talked about, got traded to the Lions. Tre'Davious White got traded to the Ravens for a 2026 and 2027 7th round pick. Average yards per reception leaders.
Yeah.
Alex Pierce, 22.9. Jameson, 21.2. Keon Coleman's number 4 with 19.0. Wow. AJ Brown, 19.3. Jaden Reed is nice, by the way.
Yeah. He's been quiet though, but I still take him.
NFL win streaks. Chiefs 6. Yep. Lions 6. Chiefs 8. Lions 6. Eagles and Bills 4. Every other team down there, you see them Pittsburgh Commanders, Cardinals, and Rams right now, 3 games apiece.
NFC West.
Most tackles after 9 weeks. Zaire Franklin.
Buddha
Baker. Dorian Williams is at number 7 for the Bills.
Dang, they got 3 Colts players. That's crazy.
3 Colts players on this team. Nick Cross, EJ Speed, Zaire Franklin. Most sacks after 9 weeks. Trey Henderson, 11. Dexter Lawrence, 9. Will McDonald, 8. Aiden Hutchinson, still tied at 4, and he's been gone. He only played 5 games. And then you see the rest.
Yes.
Who is the best player in Texans history?
Right there. Definitely JJ. To me, it's JJ. I don't know nobody that. Yeah, it's JJ. I mean, you could say Johnson.
Andre Johnson.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at Andre Johnson, but I'm going JJ.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
I wouldn't argue anybody that say Andre Johnson.
yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't either. Now, with that being said, this has been fun.
Yes,
It's been
sir.
real fun. 9 o'clock hour. Jay Bailey. Appreciate you
Appreciate it,
coming
man.
on. We definitely
I
got to get
appreciate
God on here coming up. Get him on
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, man. We gotta link up, man. Cheeseheads gotta link up.
Right. Cheesehead Central.
You know what I'm saying?
The link up. Let's do a show or 2.
Yeah, you gotta
Alright.
come through. You gotta come through on the Packer podcast. Might do it tomorrow, but
When, let me know what time tomorrow that is. Let me see what's going on.
But no, that's not gonna be tomorrow. Rashad gotta work, but I'll see if the others. But yeah, I'll let you know if we do it tomorrow. Because see, this week he
For sure.
works. That's why I don't know about this week.
Keep me in the loop. Appreciate you, my guy.
Yes, sir.
What was I about to say?
My man Wayne said JJ Watt then Andre Johnson. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those two. You can't say nobody else other than those two. Nobody else.
For sure. Definitely can't say nobody else. I wouldn't even you can't even say who was the linebacker for them? Cushion?
Brian Cushion. He was nice. You could say it was
what's his name? Number 90.
Mario Williams?
Yeah, Mario. There you go, Mario Williams.
Yeah, I just those top 5 or top 4 for sure. Who else would be? Did they have a running back? Did they ever have like a legit running back?
Yeah, Foster. Remember?
Oh, Arian Foster. Yeah, Arian Foster. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Arian Foster. Those probably be the top 5 right now that I could think of.
So.
Cushion was nice. Arian Foster and Mario Williams. And then you got JJ and Andre.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? Yo, see, I'm gonna say this stuff for the next show. Next show, we're gonna talk about mid-season. We'll talk about defensive player of the year, who you think the defensive player of the year is right now, offensive player of the year, MVP, best O-line, defensive line, best runner, receiver, tight end, cornerback, linebacker, safety, best duo, wide receiver wise, best duo defensive end wise, best duo cornerback and safety wise, All right, we'll talk about that on the next show, along with some of the other stuff that we passed by on the Scroll Patrol. Real quick though, NBA got to bring it to the NBA before we dip up out of here. Warriors and Celtics. I think the Celtics was whooping their ass when I just seen when I
Yeah,
last.
man. We on their heads. Well, at halftime we was winning by like 11.
Yeah, I'm about to say I could have swore I saw some whoopings going on.
Oh, we still winning by 11.
I could have
So
swore.
it's 58,
Right now,
47.
still up by. Mm-hmm. Let's see what's going on in sports tonight. Real quick. Let's see real quick what's going down in sports. Okay, let's put it up. We got it. We got it. Yep, we got it. There we go. There we go. There we go. We got it. Ohio beating Kent State 27-0. You got Northern Illinois beat. All right, get it back. All right, there we go. Now, what's going on here? Detroit up 4 on Charlotte. Pacers up 4 on the Magic. Atlanta up 3 on New York. 60-50 right now. Whoa, wait a minute. Golden State winning. Boston not winning, sir.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We was up by 11 for a minute at halftime.
Oh, Golden State is winning, right? I thought you were saying Boston was still winning. Golden State up now.
We good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Golden State is up 8 right now.
I don't know if we gonna win it.
The
You know
battle
what I'm
with
saying?
Texas.
But yeah, we
Right.
we playing with them boys.
Golden State right now is number what did they say? Number 2 in defensive efficiency this season so far.
Yeah, we've been doing our thing, man.
You can't never compile that with Stephen Curry and a bunch of people. You gonna get it? Yeah, oh boy.
The boy Buddy Hill, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing.
Yeah, definitely. You got Houston up 25 at the half on San Antonio, Battle of Texas. Memphis giving the Lakers. The Lakers is losers of 4 straight now. Memphis giving them some work. 49-46. New Orleans and the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers are defeated 8-0 right now. They up 1 right now. Oh no, they're not. They're not up no more. New Orleans is up 2. All right, Chicago and Dallas. Dallas is up 3. You got Denver and OKC. That's going to be an interesting game tonight. OKC and Denver. Denver been struggling a little bit. OKC undefeated.
Yeah, they have.
Miami and Phoenix doing their thing. All right, Miami and Phoenix right now. Coming up, Phoenix 6-1, Miami 3-3. Other games, late games, Philly and the Clippers and San Antonio versus Sacramento tonight at 10. Now, speaking of Philadelphia, got to talk about Joel Embiid.
Big dummy.
That's that big dummy. Big dummy. We know what he did when he pushed that reporter, but that reporter definitely should never bring up family.
Not at all. Yeah. But you can't, you know what I'm saying? Joe Embiid you can't touch nobody, man.
Yeah, definitely can't be touching folks. 3-game suspension for Joel Embiid. His team is 1-5 right now. And guess what other team is 1-5 right now?
Who?
The Milwaukee Bucks, in which we heard the conversation on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis might be wanting to trade. Now, here's the thing, Giannis. I'm gonna be honest, Giannis. Okay, you got coaches fired. You wanted Dame Lillard. You gave up Drew Holiday, and now you want to leave. But you the one that's been burning the house. You've been burning the culture down.
They've been doing what he wants. They signed his brother.
They had Budenholzer. Remember they had Jason Kidd, then they had Budenholzer. They won the chip with Budenholzer. Butenhauser got fired. They got your boy, the one who couldn't win with the Clippers, Doc. They got Doc. Now they got Doc, and now he want to be out.
Right.
I don't know.
You making them
My
sign
question
your
is,
brother?
huh?
Said he made them sign his brother. His brother is
Oh
garbage.
yeah, and his brother is dumpster juice. His brother is boo boo cheeks.
Man.
And we ain't supposed to talk about family, but we're gonna talk about him today. We're gonna talk about his brother today. His boo boo cheeks. He is straight buns. All right. Before we leave the show, gotta ask you, would you take Joel Embiid or Giannis Antetokounmpo? You guys can put it in the comment section, ponder on it, think about it. All right. Giannis or Embiid? Put it in the comment section. This has been a whole lot of fun, Jay. Be honest with you. Oh, and don't forget that we are in college basketball mode too. There's a lot of college basketball going on. UConn won today, so I saw that earlier. Villanova is getting beat up right now. Villanova getting beat by Columbia. Ooh, that is not good. Indiana is winning. Whoa, Pig Suey. Arkansas is winning right now. Auburn's winning. LSU is winning. Interesting enough. Iowa is up 16 on Northern Illinois. Kentucky's up now. Oregon plays later. BYU is up. East Carolina won already. Now, with that being said, we out the door. It's 9:06. We are out the door. We appreciate y'all tuning in for sure.
Yes,
And
sir.
continue to keep tuning in with us. Or shall I say, stay tuned. Make sure you watch that.
Baby.
Make sure you watch that every Tuesday, 10 p.m. Shout out to Titan Events Inc. for all your party, 716 area, all your party, ultimate party needs. Titan Events Inc. All right. See y'all later. Shout out to Yings and shout out to Speak Easy as well. We'll see y'all on the next one for sure.